Ahungalla is, first and foremost, a beach destination, not loud but quiet and steady in its rhythm. The shoreline stretches long and unbroken, a working edge between land and sea where days pass slowly, and the horizon does most of the talking. It's the kind of place that doesn't demand attention, it simply holds it. A select set of star-class hotels have the privilege of occupying this pristine stretch of beach. They attract tourists through their offerings of luxury and comfort, combined with beach frontage access. Step inland and the pace changes. The Madu River opens out into a wide, breathing landscape of water and green, explored best by boat. As the engine idles through narrow mangrove tunnels, the river reveals its residents quietly. Kingfishers flashing blue, herons poised in stillness, and endemic purple-faced monkeys dangling from mangroves. Above, the avifauna dominates the air, while below, the water tells its own story of tidal rhythms and life, adapted to brackish worlds. The river is fragmented into 22 small islands, each with its own character. Some are barely more than clusters of mangroves, others hold cinnamon plantations where the scent of freshly peeled bark lingers in the humid air. Here, cinnamon is not a souvenir but a practice, stripped, dried, and prepared much as it has been for centuries. Nearby, a brief pause at a fish spa feels almost incidental, a curious interaction between visitor and ecosystem, rather than a staged attraction. For an interesting respite from the boat ride, a stop at one of the many on water, floating shops enables the tourists to sample a fresh fruit drink or even a refreshing king coconut. One of the river's quieter landmarks is Koth Dua Temple, set on its own island. It appears without drama, white walls, modest proportions, yet its isolation gives it weight. There is another temple too, along the river, a reminder that spiritual spaces in Sri Lanka are often shaped as much by geography as belief. The boat rides close with a view of the river meeting the sea. The estuary is a tidal zone where fresh water mixes with the salt water of the ocean. Back on land, Sri Pushparama Temple adds another layer to the journey. Its murals and sculptural details speak in colour and line, grounding Ahungalla not just as a coastal retreat, but as part of a living cultural continuum that extends well beyond the beach. The story closes where the land meets the sea again, at the Ahungalla Sea Turtle Conservation Project. Here, fragile lives are protected against long odds, poaching and sea erosion. Hatchlings are guided safely to the ocean, not as a spectacle, but as a responsibility. It's a reminder that this coastline is shared and that preservation is an ongoing act, not a seasonal concern. Ahungalla doesn't try to impress with rows of tourist boutiques. Instead, it reveals itself gradually, through water, ritual, and wildlife, leaving you with the sense that you visited a place still very much in balance with itself.